Pisces, welcome to your September 2025 monthly reading. We're just going to go ahead here and get started and jump straight in. Hope you're doing well, Pisces. We got this big lunar eclipse about to happen here for you. So we'll see what happens in regards to the read. But if anybody's going through changes at this time, it's Pisces and I would say Virgo. So let's take a look here, Pisces. Also, too, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, that link will be down below in the description. And my reads are still on sale as well. Let's take a look though, Pisces. What is going on with you this month? Pulled the Temperance card here. Yeah. Let's see here. 8 of Wands. Wheel of Fortune in the Challenge. You know, every time I see the Wheel of Fortune in the Challenge, it reminds me of you're definitely going through big changes and big shifts here, specifically the Wheel of Fortune. And I'm going to show the cards, of course, but the Wheel of Fortune being in the challenge, it's almost as if all you have at this time is change. And it's like that for a lot of us at this time because we're in the middle of eclipses. Wheel of Fortune deals with fate and destiny, the turning of events. So it can feel as if you don't have control over the things that are going on and you're having to yield and put your faith in the divine at this time. But I do get, though, this will be you with this Temperance card balancing out the extremes. So there's been extremes in your life. The Temperance card is about bringing things back into balance. Yeah, and you end up here in a successful position here. You also have the Death card at the bottom of the deck. So there's definitely change here, transformation. Let's pull your Oracle cards. We'll go a lot deeper here. For some of you, I get a move. I also get travels here for you as well this month. This may not make sense right now, but we'll see how it unfolds. Let's see here. Yeah, you pulled this Black Moon Lilith card. It says mystery here. Yeah, this deals with your desires. You have the Seven of Cups here as your advice at this time. The Seven of Cups is a card of desires. It deals with the power of the imagination and how it sparks desire. And with the Wheel of Fortune being in your challenge at this time, can I say something, Pisces? You're almost having to let go of control. I'm not saying you're being controlling, but it's like you're having to let go of control and embrace the unexpected at this time. It's like that when you're in the middle of an eclipse, specifically when it's happening in your sign. It's like having to let destiny pave the way here. But you're being encouraged here to whatever it is that you're letting go of, specifically with the Five of Pentacles being here in the future position, whatever it is that you're letting go of here, I think it's time to let go of whatever this is. It's time to make that transition here. The Seven of Cups is asking for you to be open to these new desires, to these new visions here. Your intuition is going to speak to you very loudly, I feel, this month. So listen to your intuition here. But the Six of Wands being here in the outcome position, you're moving in a successful direction. So it could look like at this time, the reality looks as if it could be crumbling, or there's a lot of stress, or there's just changes going on and you don't really know what it's going to be. This Six of Wands being here in the outcome position is telling me that you're going to be moving in a successful direction. So let's see here. You did pull this communication card here. So I think communication is also going to be very important. I would also pay attention to your dreams at this time. Yeah, I get this gut instinct that you're going to be having. You need to listen to your gut instinct, listen to your intuition here. And there's a big thing around communication here. So we'll see what this is about. Whether you need to communicate something or there's communication coming your way here. Let's see here. Yeah, you pulled this stay the course. You are moving in the right direction. So I'm telling you, trust how things are going to unfold here for you this month. With this Temperance card being here for the overall energy. Again, Temperance is a card of balancing out the extremes, finding harmony, finding grace again, having to have faith that the bigger picture will reveal itself in the best way possible. Because right now it can be hard with the sun being in Virgo to look at the bigger picture because Virgo deals with the details of things. And it's with that South Node. And we're having a partial solar eclipse in Virgo as well this month. So it's like we can't get too caught up in the details of things. We can't get too caught up in the details of what our reality looks like right now, but to trust in the larger, bigger picture and the dreams that you have with the Seven of Cups being your advice, the visions that you have, the ideals that you want to strive toward, that you're desiring, they can definitely happen. But I get here that the universe is shifting things and making it happen. And so you're also being encouraged here to like let go of control with that Wheel of Fortune being in the challenge and to accept change. Because I feel all you have at this time may be change, Pisces. You have this Eight of Wands here in your current energy. There could be travels here, Eight of Wands, Six of Wands. You pull the Temperance card. So there could be travels or a move for some of you here this month or a relocation. I'm also getting though with the Eight of Wands, you have a lot of ambition at this time. So it's not like, even though you're in the midst of change, it's not taking away from your ambitions. It's not taking away from what you're actually striving toward, if that makes sense here. So I like this Eight of Wands because you enter into the month with a lot of optimism, with a lot of ambition. The Eight of Wands is the height of ambition, positivity, expansion. It could be an acceleration of change here that's happening for you as well. Things are about to change here really fast. If they haven't yet, there's gonna be an acceleration of change. That Five of Pentacles in the future position in the month of September, you're letting go of things. The transition could be difficult at this time. You're having to let go of old comforts and you're having to step more into the new energy and embrace transformation. And so I kind of get that this Five of Pentacles is already something that you're going through. It's already something that you're going through. It's the attachment to the old that once brought security and comfort. But there's been instability or disruption when it's come to those things. And so now you're in this period of transition. And it could be difficult. I'm going to keep it real. It can be difficult. But with this Temperance card, all the changes here that you're making, it's little piece by little piece is all going to come together to present the bigger picture. And whatever the bigger picture is, with the Six of Wands being here in the outcome, it's going to put you in a position of success. And also it's going to put you in a position of power here as well. So if you've been feeling powerless over the changes and the things that you've been going through, the Six of Wands is you finding more confidence and finding more authority when it comes to your path here and starting to feel that growth and that expansion when it comes to being successful. So let the change happen here, because the Nine of Cups being here in the position of something you're unaware of that you need to be aware of. Nine of Cups is the card of wish fulfillment, things becoming true. But it's also things turning out better than you expect. I've been getting that a lot with the readings. People kind of catastrophizing about situations not turning out good or being overly worried, overly stressed. Like, this is just things turning out better than you would think. I also want to say here too with the Nine of Cups, we'll clarify. There's a deeper message with this. Clarify this Temperance card here. But you're moving in the right direction at this time. And I'm also getting here, Pisces, not to suppress what you're actually desiring. Because there's a big riddle of a question here I get that you're trying to solve. I see it. There's a big riddle of a question here that you're trying to solve. That's the Wheel of Fortune. It's the riddle of change. And trying to answer that riddle, well, what is the answer to it? Clarify the Temperance for your overall energy, Pisces. You pulled the Three of Pentacles here. Yep. You're restructuring things, bringing things back into alignment. Three of Pentacles has a lot to do with your environment as well. So could be you needing to make adjustments or improvements when it comes to your environment. But I also get, the Three of Pentacles is about work and your goals. Three of Pentacles is Mars and Capricorn. Capricorn's about work and structure and being critically tenacious when it comes to your goals. And Mars is a sign of your actions. So it's about finding discipline and structure when it comes to your actions. That's going to allow for you to create the best life here for yourself, or the best scenario, best situation here. I'm also getting here as well, you could be working and collaborating here with other people. But this is about you being able to reach your destination. Because you've been thrown out here, Pisces, into the wild. And so this is about making shit happen. Clarify the Eight of Wands. Clarify this Eight of Wands in your current energy. You pulled the High Priestess. I'm going to say this is you here with this High Priestess. Your intuition is speaking to you very loud, because the High Priestess is also your intuition. But you're also becoming very observant at this time as well. You have this inner knowing when it comes to something here. And I get here that you have sort of surrendered here to the process of change. And because you're surrendering, or you're yielding, if you want to say, that it's accelerating the timeline. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune in your challenge. What is this about? You pulled the Justice card here. Yep, the divine is definitely balancing things out in your life. The Justice card and the Wheel of Fortune together talks about when you're going through a period of change and you're wondering why things have happened, why things are happening, and you can literally feel as if control is out of your hands. It's like you understand that you have control, but also at the same time, you're wondering, is the scale going to tip in my favor? Why? And you're experiencing imbalance at this time. You could even be fearing change at this time. Trying to figure out what the right thing to do is. That's also what I'm getting, Pisces. Yeah, but these are universal forces that are bigger than you. Justice card, Wheel of Fortune. And you're having to sync with those changes. Clarify the Five of Pentacles in the future. Okay. Hold on, Pisces. I gotta shuffle one more time. Clarify the Five of Pentacles for Pisces. Damn, these cards are being picky. Clarify the Five of Pentacles. You pulled the Hermit and the Page of Cups here. Yeah, you know, the Hermit, Five of Pentacles is a kind of feel like you're alone. Page of Cups here. And you're having to be guided. And you're having to be guided by your own intuition and trust your feelings when it comes to things. And move toward what your intuition is saying. Because this Hermit card with that Five of Pentacles, it can definitely feel like you're alone. Or you're the lone wolf. You could even be struggling alone. You're being encouraged, though, to communicate if you need help. Don't keep it all to yourself. This High Priestess, Eight of Wands. Damn, Pisces. But I will say this Five of Pentacles, even though it's a hard transition or it's a bit of a struggle, it could be money-wise, resources, stability, right? Or you're just in the midst of a transition at this time and trying to recalibrate things here in your life. The Hermit card, you have a lot of wisdom. So this is the time for you to rely on your own knowledge at this time and apply that knowledge practically, because that's how you're going to not only create real wisdom, but understand that you had the wisdom all along. You just need to trust yourself with this Page of Cups. Clarify the Six of Wands and the outcome. What is this success? You have the Queen of Pentacles. So when it comes to career, money, and work matters here, there's going to be success. Some of you may get to a higher position or find a better position here. You may find a better position, get to a higher position. You could even be gaining more attention, notoriety, obviously success, and also more visibility as well. So if you've been feeling almost invisible when it's come to things here, I don't think that's going to be the case for very long. I don't think that's going to be the case. Clarify the Seven of Cups as your advice. You pulled the Death card. Yeah, that's what eclipses do. It wipes the chessboard clean. You play a new game. But this time, it's like playing the game that you actually want to play with the Seven of Cups. What do you actually desire? What is your imagination envisioning? What are the big ideals that you really have for yourself? This is not about getting too caught up in the reality with the sun being in Virgo and all the little details and things having to be perfect. This is a time to yield and trust the bigger picture that's going to unfold through following your intuition and allowing yourself to be more idealistic. Clarify the Nine of Cups here for Pisces. Oh, Pisces, what is this bigger thing unfolding? You pulled the King of Cups here. I'm telling you. So one thing you may be unaware of at this time is, which is interesting because it's not typically Pisces' energy, but Pisces, you're being encouraged here to actually stay devoted to your path, that you're moving in the right direction, to have faith with that Nine of Cups. I'm going to go deeper with the Nine of Cups because the Nine of Cups is Jupiter and Pisces. Jupiter is a planet that does deal with faith. It's an energy of feeling confident and optimistic that good things are going to happen through Pisces, the Pisces archetype, through yielding and trusting in the divine magic, through operating in a space of intuitiveness rather than overly practical, trying to be calculated and all that shit. But just trusting, okay, this is what feels right. This is what I'm feeling. I'm moving toward that feeling. I have faith and confidence. King of Cups is staying devoted to your mission, to your cause, to the direction that you're moving in. Give me more on this. What else is going on for Pisces? Pisces. Yeah, you pull the Knight of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, and the Death card here. So again, there goes that transformation that you are going through. The Death card, it's the withering and decaying of things that have been withering away, things that have been decaying, but also at the same time has been fertilizing something new. But you're still going through sort of that breakdown process with the Death card. But that Knight of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles being here, because you're focused on persistence and using the resources that you have at your disposal and not being a victim of the situation, you're creating something new, but I get here that it's hard to see how it's going to look. But I feel as if the bigger picture that does unfold for you, you will be happy with the Six of Wands. You will not only feel confident, but you'll also be in your authority and you'll be in a position of success. You could even be getting more attention, recognition, notoriety, more visibility. What is this Six of Wands? And just overall feeling confident, being able to see. The wands are fire. So fire allows you to be able to see. Like if you're in the dark and you light a fire, you can see. And so it allows for you to see more clearly. But whenever you can't see clearly, that's when doubt, worry, anxiety steps into the picture. Yeah, you have the Six of Pentacles here. This could be an offer, an opportunity. It can be an increase in pay. Yeah, Six of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, the Tower. It's going to be some type of shift, disruption in a positive way with this Tower card that's going to put you in a better position with the Queen of Wands to where you're able to be more receptive and open and be able to actually really feel and trust the divine and feel confident in yourself, your self-expression, your self-expression, your self-esteem. And with that Six of Pentacles, it's going to be an increase in pay, an opportunity here, or some type of support and aid here that you're getting that's going to help you thrive here with the Six of Wands. So stay the course, you're moving in the right direction. I'm going to pull you one more card, Pisces. You pull this Mercury retrograde card. It says reinvention. This is one of the most interesting Mercury retrogrades, or the Mercury retrograde that we had. And it still almost feels as if we're in a Mercury retrograde because of the South Node transit with the Sun. And then not only that, Mercury is going to come here as well this month in Virgo in that South Node. And the themes that have really been coming up, the retrograde energy has been like pre-2020 stuff, in my opinion, and what I've been seeing trend with the collective. So there could be some stuff with that. But yeah, I think this is you having to rethink, reinvent. Some of you are going to pick up an old skill, old hobby, or revisit some type of mystery from the past. So, I just want to kind of keep going with your reading, Pisces. Let's see. You pulled this Strength card here. Some of you may have Leo in your chart. And you pull this Trust in your new path. All will work out for you. So again, this is saying the same thing. Everything's going to work out for you, I'm telling you. You may feel like you're going crazy at this time with the lunar eclipse in your sign. Not only that, Saturn just retrograded back into Pisces, so there's kind of like this harsh heaviness coming back into the picture. It kind of is a reality check in a way, specifically with the Sun being in Virgo, because Virgo deals with the reality. not supposed to be up there, but I'm gonna let him. What you doing, boy? That's my dog. Yeah, trust in the power of your voice too. Some of you are, why the communication? Believe. Yeah, it's almost like you're not trusting your own inner voice, or you're not believing in your ability to communicate. But I would trust your inner voice. So, wow. So that's what I got for you, Pisces, in your reading. Just trying to see if anything else came through, but that's it. Hang in there, Pisces. Justice, Wheel of Fortune, and the Challenge. These are, it's so interesting because these two cards specifically, it's kind of like the asteroid Fortuna. The Wheel of Fortune is Fortuna. Or actually, I think it's the Justice card that's Fortuna. So that's very interesting. But both of them do connect in the tarot, and they deal with cosmic forces, divine forces that are reshaping things. And it's like you kind of don't have control. Of course, you control the things that you can control, but change is happening in a way in which you can't control everything. So the direction of destiny is changing, or fate is stepping in, but that's not going to stop your overall big picture destiny of what's happening. So also get a lot of healing here for y'all in the month of September. So see a lot of you spending time out in nature more as well. So that's what I got for you, Pisces, this month. I hope you're doing well. Wishing you the best. If you want to book a personal reading with me, that link will be down below in the description. And be sure to follow the Astrology channel as well. I'll be uploading another video on there pretty soon, talking about the lunar eclipse in your sign, actually. So this one's an interesting one. It's going to quincunx Venus in Leo. It's not going to trine Jupiter, but the activation of where the North Node is trining Jupiter. And then Venus is semi-squaring that Sun in Virgo. So there's tension and stress, possibly around relationships, self-confidence, self-esteem, self-worth. Having to bring more into focus, you know, not getting too caught up on all the problems of things, but focusing on a bigger ideal solution that could possibly manifest and unfold for you if you allow yourself to emotionally and intuitively expand into that space. But it can be difficult. So anyways, be sure to check it out. That link will be down below and in the description. And otherwise than that, I'm wishing you the best, and I'll see you